stop making excuses. You can make a million excuses, but you know deep down inside, and consciousness is eating away at you, that it's an excuse.
Your excuses will destroy you and take everything that you ever wanted from you if you let them.
You can do whatever the you want to do. Stop making goddamn excuses and just do it.
When your excuses make you feel a little bit better about the fact that you didn't execute on what you needed to execute on, then they can make you feel better, but they're not helping you. They're not helping you at all.
Man, shut the
Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person.
You're running out of time and running out of excuses and running out of people to blame.
You have to face yourself. If you can do this, you can do anything.
Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth.
All the energy and fuel you need is right in yourself.
Lead yourself and your team and the people in your life. Lead them all to victory.
Every day I wake up, I don't just run a mile, 2 miles. It's the one thing I hate the most to do, and I do it like I love it. I have days I don't want to do it, but I know I'm going to do it. I wake up. While it still sucks, it's just life.
If you keep going every single day and don't stop, your competition will fall off, bro. These niggas ain't cut like you, bro. They take days off, this day off, that day off. They lazy, I'm tired. No, grind every day, one foot in front of the other, bro. And I promise you, I'm gonna be lapping these folks, bro.
It sucks, but you have a choice to make. Do you want to sit down and go back to that guy you once were? No. So this is what it takes. This is real life. 90% of your life will suck. 10% will be happy. You may be a lucky guy and have a lot of money, have a great woman, all this shit. Trust me, one-on-one with that guy, he's missing something.
Excuses don't build success. Hard work does. Dedication, discipline, consistency, not allowing the outside noise to stop you from doing what's best for you. This next chapter of my life is called me, and I'm gonna do everything that I need to do to get to that next level.
Time keeps going, even if you don't. It's never going to feel like the right time. It's never going to feel perfect. You're not going to feel worthy until you actually start taking the actions. If you want to make art, make art. If you want to write, write. If you want to travel, you got to figure out how you can travel. You are missing out on everything because you're waiting for someday. You're waiting for someday to feel ready, someday for it to be perfect, someday. Well, I'll tell you what, today is that someday.
The biggest enemy of success, I would say there's probably 3 enemies of success. The first big enemy is the comfort zone. The comfort zone is where people become comfortable doing what they're doing and they don't like to change. So there's tremendous resistance to change in our society. 80% of the population finds reasons not to change, even if the change can be positive or beneficial. The second thing that holds people back is what is called learned helplessness. This is where people feel, I can't do it. I cannot make a change because of the economy, because of the world, because of my company, because of my childhood. They are always thinking about excuses or reasons why they cannot change, why they cannot do something new or different. And the third enemy is what we call the path of least resistance, which is always looking for an easy way to achieve a result. But nothing worthwhile can be achieved easily. Everything worthwhile requires a long period of hard work with many failures along the way.
Discipline equals freedom. And it's true because he's able to force himself to do that every single time. There's no excuses. There's no breaks. There's no days off. It doesn't happen.
If all you guys are going left, it's that one person who say, you know what, left's not the right way. I'm gonna go right. Who didn't follow the crowd. That person who's not afraid of doing what they believe is right in their heart and not following someone else because someone else said, let's go this way. And they agree with everybody. I don't like yes men or yes women. If you're right, you're right. We're gonna follow you. But I like people who stand for something, they believe in something, and this is the way I'm gonna go whether you like me or not. And that's what it's about.
Nobody gives a Nobody gives a how you feel, what you're going through, what went wrong, the excuses you're gonna make. Who cares? Okay, guess what? You went through all that shit? Don't do it anymore. I don't give a Nobody cares what goes on in your life. As harsh as that sounds, that is the reality of the life that we live. Whether it's your family members, your partner, your friends, not many people give about you. When you put your head on that pillow at night, it's you and your mind and your thoughts. And that's all you got.
Don't be upset by the results you didn't get from the work you did not do. Don't be upset. I don't want you to be upset. I don't want you to be angry. I want you to be like, I didn't get the results because I didn't do the work. I didn't show up on time. I didn't do what I said I was going to do. I hit the snooze button. I made an excuse. I didn't make adjustments. Don't be upset with the results you didn't get because of the work you didn't do.
Bro, you gotta stop. You gotta stop with all this I can't catch a break bullshit. All the time you're complaining, you could be instead hustling. You could be instead chasing your dream. You could be instead figuring out what you're doing wrong, trying to improve certain aspects of your life, getting your shit together, reading a book, meditating, something. Something. But this I can't catch a break shit is not helping anybody, and it pushes everybody away from you.
For those of us climbing to the top of the food chain, there can be no mercy. There is but one rule: hunt or be hunted.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
I don't know. I feel like you didn't lose. Like you feel like a winner still.
You know, it's only in our mind. Like you lose or you win. My philosophy, I'm trying to be calm inside of me, you know. I'm trying to not be regretting, sad. I'm trying to not be too much excited. I want peace inside of my mind. When I have too much emotions, I'm trying to control them, and I'm trying to explain myself why these emotions, why I'm getting this, why I'm so sad or why I'm so happy. Just calm down.
Just be calm when things are going well. Be calm. Don't think you're on top of the world in the sense. You always got to be wary, because I've seen it. I've seen people come. I've seen people go. I've seen them come. I've seen them go. You got to be chill. You got to just take what's good in your life and move forward cautiously and carefully. And thank God that you have that. Just it's very, very important not to overextend yourself when you think you've got it. There's no such thing. Everybody's dispensable.
Remember, there is nothing in this world that can hurt you as much as your thoughts. And there is nothing in this world that can heal you as much as your thoughts.
The only matter of concern to a wise and philosophic individual is the things completely under your control. You can't control the movements of the sun and the planets. You can't control whether a leaky ship sinks or makes it to port. You can't control the weather. You can't control other people. You can't control the society around you. There's only one thing and one thing only that you are in control of, and that is you. Your will, your intentions, yourself. In other words, the wise man, the truly philosophical man, is the man who is entirely in control of his own soul, who takes utter and complete moral responsibility for his actions, and is indifferent to everything else, not because he doesn't care about other people, not because he doesn't care about the felicity of the entire human species, but because it's not under his control. There's no use wondering or worrying about what tomorrow will bring, since tomorrow isn't under your control. Do what's right today and let tomorrow take care of itself.
What I try to do is just try to be still and understand that things come and go, emotions come and go. The important thing is to accept them all, to embrace them all, and then you can choose to do with them what you want.
I will do good no matter what happens to me. I will do good no matter what happens to me. It's absolute rejection of the idea of being a victim. It's like, no matter how much suffering comes my way, no matter how much undeserved suffering comes my way, undeserved and unjust, let's say, in spite of my innocence, I will not lose faith and I will do good.
A breakthrough is a moment in time. It's a moment in time when everything changes in your life. And it changes because what you thought was impossible, you now know is possible, and most importantly, you act on it. You don't just think about it, you do something. See, you're stuck. People get stuck in sadness. They get stuck in acceptance. They get stuck in anger. But in order to create something new, you just got to know your whole life can change in a moment. If you don't like your body, change it. If you don't like your business, change it. You don't like your career, change it. You don't like your income, change it. You go, Tony, that sounds so easy. But it's not like that. Yes, it is. But in order to do it, you got to create a breakthrough. You have to find something inside you, that moment where you know that you can absolutely change. And not only can you, the impossible is possible, and you do something. You take action.
You're too cold. Yeah, because I think that emotions most of the time doesn't help us to deal with something. Of course, emotions is like spices for your life, but when you have some hard situation, you shouldn't use your emotions. This is how I think.
Unchosen suffering is going to happen in life. Your parents are going to pass away, loved ones are going to die, your relationships are going to break down, your body is going to fail you, you're going to become ill or sick or destitute. Things are going to happen that you have no control over. And the only way that you can prepare yourself for unchosen suffering is with chosen suffering.
Right.
If you're willing to suffer, and I mean suffer, your brain and your body, once connected together, can do anything. Through repetition of things you don't want to do, you develop mental, like an armor for your mind. Start to armor your mind, because your mind's like, okay, we suffer every day. It's what we do. We do stuff that sucks every day. So then when the suck stuff comes, you're ready for it.
And by purposefully choosing difficult things, you will armor yourself against that situation. It's still going to suck. But think about how much more fragile you would be if you hadn't overcome all of this stuff.
But the mentality of a warrior is very different than normal mentality. You must be that person on that door, get ready to open it, thinking to yourself, if I die, so be it.